Hey, it's Julie from immobilize here, and I'm here to share the secret to help you with osteoarthritis. So I had a couple clients come in today with some major pain in their toes, actually their big toe. So what they're actually feeling is some arthritis pain in their big toe, and it's excruciating. Little story about me. Last week I woke up on Monday morning and I couldn't bend my thumb. I was like, what the frick is going on? I was like, I could barely do this. So sore in this top joint. I was like, what is going on? I was like, did I sprain it? Did I not? I don't know what was going on. But basically, me being me, I'm like, okay, I'm going to use the secret principle, which is M.E.T.H. Yep, use M.E.T.H, not the drug. Movement, elevation, traction, and heat. Okay, so the key is to keep moving. It is so difficult to get people to understand that when you feel pain, movement is going to help you the best. The two clients that I had today, they had the pain right in their big joint, in their joint of their big toe. And so what you want to do is you want to start moving it right away. So what you want to do is you want to have that traction. So a lot of times people are like, oh my God, that hurts, especially when you're dealing with osteoarthritis. If you know what it's about, it's like for me, it felt like somebody hit a hammer on my thumb and it sucked. So what I want to do is I want to focus on trying to get that movement back. But what I want to do is add some traction. So what we're going to do is you're going to pull the toe. And then what I want to do is I'm going to move that joint back and forth. Okay. Be kind to yourself. That's really, really important. And so what I want you to do is just focus on pulling the toe and adding some movement and try to add some flexion and extension here. The next one you can do is you can actually put your fingers. This is one of my favorite drills, is the toe spreader drill. If you know me, you know that I've done this one for a while now. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to pull, you're going to traction the toes away. A lot of people just like sit here in flexion extension, but what you want to do is you want to traction the toe. So pull it apart, and then you're going to pull it and bend it to your comfort level. Okay. So if it really, really hurts, just try to be gentle. It's all good. But what you want to do is add that traction. Okay. Don't forget the T in M.E.T.H. Okay. So add traction and move that joint as best you can. Okay. So movement is really the most important thing to help you deal with the osteoarthritis pain. Elevation, after you're done doing this, what you're going to do is you're going to elevate your leg above your heart. So if you're lying down, just put your leg up, and the heat part. So a lot of people think, you know, it's inflamed, I should definitely put some ice on there. In my experience, ice is more for an acute injury, but when you're dealing with arthritis, heat is going to be your friend. So what you want to do is do the traction, add some movement, and then put some heat on there and elevate it. So when's the best time to do it? Definitely when you're sitting watching TV. If you can do it first thing in the morning and you got time, you know, your self-care time, that's awesome. You can do that as well. But this is definitely a secret to success in terms of osteoarthritis. M.E.T.H is the answer to osteoarthritis. The other thing we need to talk about is in terms of osteoarthritis is what is causing it. So not to make this video too long, the long and short of it is it's basically inflammation. So you're having inflammation most of the time it's something to do with your gut lining. This is something I'm very passionate about. Right now I've been studying and reading and educating myself more and more about it. My dad being a naturopath, I've learned a lot about the gut health and microbiome and talking a lot about the importance of gut health. But as I'm aging, I'm noticing that it's really, really important, especially as we age, and that the army that we have in our guts tend to retreat, and we're not really building our armies. Our armies are actually retreating because we're treating our guts poorly. Because of the food and the toxicity, and we're not taking care of ourselves. So the number one thing that you need to take a look at is if you are struggling with osteoarthritis, something you need to take a look at is what's going on with your gut lining. So if you need to go see a naturopath, or you need to go see somebody to help you find out what's going on the inside, find out what your army is doing, then I would highly recommend that. If you're not taking, there's some key supplements that you need to be taking that I recommend to all of my clients, such as vitamin D is a non-negotiable, probiotics, fish oils, vitamin C. Some people can take B depending, but those four are really big ones. For me, a CalMag is a big one if you lift a lot of weights, especially as we age. There's some that are non-negotiable, and you can definitely message me if you have more questions about supplements that I recommend for different people. But at the end of the day, you really need to take a look at what's causing the arthritis, and just the fact that, you know, I have arthritis, it's in my genes, it's in my family, you know what, I'm going to have it. Well, you know what, that's not the answer. Take a look at your gut. It probably has a lot of the answers that you're looking for. And like for me, I really focus on fasting. Also, when I hurt my thumb, I focus on fasting for 4 days. And I think that may be definitely a contribution to why the inflammation left right away. And now I realize that I am probably very much intolerant to dairy and ice cream, which sucks, but that's the name of the game. And so your body is always telling you things that we don't pay attention to. And so that's what I'm here to help you listen and help you understand what your body's trying to tell you so that you can live and feel good and go do the things that you love to do. Thanks again for watching. If you liked it, hit me a like, and thanks again. Have a super day.